Doug Kite here with Zach Cox at Soldier Field in Chicago. Patriots beat the Bears 38-31, and feels like I say this every week, but strange game for the Patriots. Put up 38 points for, what was it, the third straight week. Third straight week. And it still does feel like there's some points left on the board for the Patriots, which is kind of amazing to say because 38 points is a lot of points.
It really does. I mean, Tom Brady had another one of those funky interceptions that bounced off of somebody's hands today. The offense was shorthanded, and it wasn't all that explosive at times. I mean, they did score 38 points, but 2 of those came off of special teams touchdowns, which we'll get to in a moment. But yeah, Tom Brady's right. The Patriots are continuing to leave points on the board, but the fact that they're leaving points on the board and still scoring 38 points a game just shows how explosive this team can be if it actually reaches its potential.
Absolutely, and you know, scoring 38 points without Rob Gronkowski on the field is certainly a feat in itself. Josh Gordon had 100 yards receiving, Julian Edelman with a touchdown, James White with 2 receiving touchdowns. Running back Sony Michel did go down with a knee injury. It looked bad. I mean, maybe news will come out by the time this video is even up, but I mean, the Patriots might have to be preparing for some amount of future without Sony Michel in their offense.
Yeah, this is a major concern for them right now, I'd say, because the only 2 other running backs on their roster other than Sony Michel are James White and Kenyon Barner, neither of whom is a classic between the tackles runner. I mean, James White is more of a receiving threat, and Kenyon Barner hasn't even played that much on offense during his NFL career. Now, both of them ran the ball reasonably well today, but it's not a sustainable strategy, a sustainable solution to just roll with those 2 guys. So the Patriots are going to have to make a move, unless in the upset of the century, Sony Michel is fine and can play next week. But like you said, that injury looked pretty bad. He was carted off the field into the locker room, and for a guy with so many knee issues in his past, it's definitely a little scary situation.
It's a Jekyll and Hyde performance from the defense. They did allow 31 points. They let Mitchell Trubisky run all over the field behind us. They had no interest whatsoever in guarding tight end Trey Burton. No coverage whatsoever there, especially in zone. Trey Burton was really finding a lot of open zones there. But they did have 2 more interceptions, and this is a team that continues to get turnovers at the right time, and that's really allowed the defense to keep the offense in the game, at least from my perspective.
Yeah, they've now had at least 1 interception in all 7 of their games this season, and Jonathan Jones, his interception, which came at around the Patriots' own 5-yard line, might have been the best interception I've seen all season. He was really running with his back to Mitchell Trubisky, put one arm up, just kind of hauled it in, held it against his helmet, brought it down. And it was a huge play, obviously, because it came so close to the Patriots' goal line. And then the other interception by J.C. Jackson kind of atoned for some of the earlier mistakes Jackson made earlier in the game. And he's still a bit of a flawed player, but he's definitely making some impact in there.
Yeah, that one might have been almost as impressive because it was on a scramble play, and just sticking with a receiver is hard enough on a play like that. Like you said earlier, the 2 special teams touchdowns, they blocked a punt, returned that for a touchdown, then Cordero Patterson returned a kick for a touchdown. That was after he fumbled a kick return earlier in the game. So once again, Jekyll and Hyde performance from the special teams.
Yeah, Cordell Patterson wanted us all to know after the game that he believes he is the best kick returner in the NFL, and that he was not worried at all after his early fumble, because he's a playmaker, man. He makes plays. That's what he's always said, and he made some plays today.
Absolutely. So another interesting game here for the Patriots. Things get quite a bit easier for the Patriots in Week 8 when they travel to Buffalo to take on the Bills on Monday night, and we will be there. So keep it on NESN.com for all of your Patriots coverage.